We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Inciarte, the runner at second with one away. In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Austin.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Riley. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Camargo is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Victor Caratini. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. To short. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Braves lead this one 2-0. Kyle Wright is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eaton.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Caratini is there. 1 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ryan.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, It's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And that brings up Javi Baez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch.
No.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
No. Full count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Swanson, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Drew Waters.
Stepping in for the Braves, Drew Waters. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1-2 now.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Albies with a 1-1 count now. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, one man out.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Schwarber. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Ender Inciarte as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 11, Ender.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Happ is right there, one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Austin Riley.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. From the stretch.
Ball, that's down.
2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waters is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1.
Ball 2.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Nico Horner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Horner is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
1 strike.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Markakis digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. In now is Adam Eaton. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Drew Waters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That misses. 2-0. 3-0 now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Ian Happ. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Devo. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Horner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Riley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now here it comes. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting. Catcher. Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Adam Eaton. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's the ball.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Three and 1 the count now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Last time through was a base hit.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the year. MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Runners on first with one down. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. One and one. Here it is. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. Trevor McGill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs, number 29, Trevor McGill.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nick Markakis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. McGill, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-1 home. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Rizzo to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Standing in, Drew Waters. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Pulled toward right center field after it is eaten. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Ozzie Albies. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ball.
So far this season with runners in scoring position, Albies is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Ready with the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding into the box, Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 2-1. Grant Dayton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
75. Grant Dayton.
With Merrifield next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now back
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He'll start us off in the 8th.
the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Wait. 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, 1 down.
Now back.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Austin Riley. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, too low.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike. Ball. No.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Happ is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one.
The catcher, Wilson.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there. To make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 95, Nolan Jones.
In there, and it's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And that's into the corner. A foul ball and right. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Brad Wick enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hernan Perez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 41, Hernan Perez.
Striding in, Victor Caratini. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Victor Caratini.
First offering on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wick is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble.
Got a lot of it deep down the line, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. He takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Nick Markakis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
No.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now the pitch. Fouled off. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Will Smith.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Markakis. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
In now, Javier Baez. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Fouled away. slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Whit Merrifield, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 1-0.
Outside, ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The set and the 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward. Ehire Adrianza will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, Ehire Adrianza.
And a curveball in for a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Wright notches his 3rd win of the year. Kyle Hendricks pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Will Smith retires the side to hammer down the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.